The plot. This was supposed to be Scary Movie. It was the only movie that had 5 screenings for today, so I was going to go see Scary Movie 5 times in a row, but I like the voting, so I put Scary Movie up for 5 viewings, Masters of the Universe for 4, but that's only 2 options, so I put up Obsession, because that's not going to get 4 to 5 screenings, and people aren't going to vote for it, and it's not going to win, but it did, and then you did, and then it did. So I put a little dance together for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
And also somebody special is going to be showing up, so hit the like button, hit the hype button, and let's go to the movies. Movies on my mind. I'm hungry, I haven't had breakfast, and it's hot as hell, but I'm getting popcorn and ice, baby. It's hot as hell. Okay, but seriously, it is fucking balls hot. I don't know what that means, but it is what it is. Dude, 40 minutes ago, there were 6 screenings for Obsession. Now there are 7. I can still only see 5 because that's the maximum that I can see with no overlap, but like, that is wild timing. Seafood so good.
2 hours later.
Might be a future fiver. I really need sunglasses. It's so bright out. Man, I thought I would be fully mentally prepared for all of it because it is June 6th. Last time I saw the movie was the 16th. I thought these 3 weeks would have been enough, plus the interviews and processing it and just going into it, hearing other people's thoughts and talking about that. How is suntan lotion in my eyes? Put it on hours ago. And that was true until the Nikki in the corner scene, because, and the stay, it just, that shit triggers me in a deep way. And there were still moments later that were effective, but I don't know, I may have seen this movie too many times. That I have it all up here, so a lot of it that it gets under your skin, or those quality jump scares that never feel cheap. I just know they're coming, but that doesn't diminish the excellence on display at all from this film, or the music, or the cinematography, or the cast, or anybody who worked on this, because it is truly still glorious. And we've got someone special coming for viewing number 2. It's so hot outside, I left my stuff over there instead of lugging it all the way over there. And before viewing 2 for this sleepy little guy, there's Ghost Energy, the sponsor of my energy. Not today, but hopefully someday. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's R-rated. We're getting your ticket, fellow adult. I'm concerned at how excited they are, and they know this. Movie has started.
2 hours later.
Alright, Maddie, there is the roof, but there is also this creepy as hell hallway. No? Honestly shocked.
Oh no, I don't love it color. It's too bright.
The surprise guest? Oh, you don't want to?
Not my face.
Oh, okay. The surprise guest was Maddie, whose shoulder shirt is right here. Wait. This was down there, so it could barely be heard. Maddie, who, from the very first frame of the music shop scene, guessed that it was cat in the sandwich.
Me.
That was that. I don't even know if that was a guess or more of an idea of just what if it was cat?
No, I thought it was.
all that. So, Maddie, this is one of the 2 most traumatic films I've ever seen. How about you?
No.
Maybe a little bit of a giggle butt? In the potentially most traumatic scene of Go Back to Sleep? With the vase? And I'm watching you sleep. It smells like you. Why don't you love me? You're going? Oh, an important note, Maddie's 14.
Almost 15.
The 36-year-old is getting more traumatized than Giggle Butts over it. They need to write horror movies. When they said the cat thing, that's what I told at the theater. I was just forewarned that the AC in here just broke.
Yeah, the guy's a psycho.
2 hours later.
And one more thing I absolutely loved was when Maddie saw that Bear was looking at Nikki's Instagram on his bed in the beginning of the movie, they immediately went, oh, bud. It's just such a perfect moment, and I love how sharp and quick they are with so many things. Like, I guarantee I'll never have to explain that Bear was the villain in this film. They're just incredibly smart. I'm so happy about that. So proud of them for it, too. 8th viewing done, and excising all the facts about Bear being a villain and Bear making the wish and Nikki's autonomy being taken away. This time I did start thinking about how so many of the things that Bear is on the receiving end are real things that happened. I have been a victim of abuse. I have also done stupid ass things while I've grown and figured shit out. To me, to others, with my behavior, white knighting, which Bear does a lot, which is putting his needs and his feelings very much second to the most minuscule thing. That's something that was taught to me by my parents. I've also been the fucking idiot who's like just doing the nice guy routine and like, oh, why can't they like me? Why, blah, 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 blah. Or chickened out of just being honest and straightforward. Far behind me, thankfully. But it was going through my mind how there can be people out there who would never have done what Bear did in any way, shape, or form, but have been on the receiving end of that. And I have faith that they'll know that they're not being called the villain just because the ways they have been hurt, they have been abused by a partner. And in this case, I'm thinking of a male presenting person with a female partner who's abusing them. I trust that they're not getting it mixed and thinking that people are calling them a villain, but I hope that's not happening. You know what I mean? Like actually innocent people who have had this near exact type of abuse put on them that do mirror a lot of stuff. Because I've had the controlling partner, I've had the can't you say you love me in that tone, the needing you to be performative in romantic gestures or even in sexual gestures. The idea that men are always ready to perform, and if they're not, then that's a personal attack on their partner, something's wrong with their partner, that kind of thing. I've just had enough viewings that my mind is looking at adjacent topics, and I've talked to like literally hundreds of people about the core subject. So now I'm just looking at the fringes. My audience was great on this 8th viewing, but it is just one of those great films. Nearly every single line has so much text and subtext and different readings and interpretations and juice to it. This is a masterclass in storytelling. How people can build their stories, build intention into every moment, every detail, every line, every costume choice, every lighting choice, every music cue. But even just going for the written word, like when writers are like, I don't know what conversation they should be having, it's so rare or so hard to nail something perfect like this in every single moment. It's just, God, I'm in absolute admiration, absolute awe, and absolute jealousy over it. I envy his talents in writing, and I know that if I practiced as much as he did, I could get a 10th of the way close, which I would be happy with. But God, it's like Wake Up Dead Man. There's so many angles to go at it that I am frozen with the possibilities and the absolute spectrum of details that should be deconstructed and talked about. That Miles Brown video was so much easier. Time to get some refills, time to get some icy in me, and time to get back in there. Viewing number 9. That wild. I thought by now I'd be being bored out of my mind by Scary Movie 5, 6, whatever. Doesn't even have a fucking number. And the divvy bike remains. Oh, and I caught one of the managers how they fixed the AC, because like 20-30 minutes in, I felt the AC turn on, and it wasn't even like unbearably hot. It's like, how'd you do that mid-screening? And they basically said the person went on the roof. Duh, should have been obvious, but just really cool to know that little factoid, that they can just fix that shit mid-screening, because of course, you know, all the AC units are on the roof anyway. And another fun factoid is that you can get these episodes early at moviesardope.com or patreon.com/moviesardope, just to help the journey to beating that Guinness World Record. Just get the trailers completely.
2 hours later.
I want the funky spotlight, but the tripod will not stand on the area where I can put this cup. So I'm going to be holding it like this. Basically, was it 9th screening? Pretty great crowd. Had 2 people in the front row who checked their phones. One person 5 times in the first 10 minutes. And I had to say something like, chill. Just grow up. And me not being nervous with the car going behind. And one person way down who checked their phone after somebody called them. Altogether, could have been worse, but theater etiquette, man. Jeez. One thing, I think a lovely person accidentally misinformation to me, because they said Sarah's body was at Bear's house because Nikki scalped Sarah and was wearing her hair. Not true. I suspected a little bit last time in the 8th viewing, but confirmed this time. Not true. I don't know why she had her there. Maybe as a model for the tattoos she was drawing on her, but she curled her hair. Nikki curled her hair to make herself look like Sarah. Still, the horrifying truth. One other thing I realized is where Nikki got the gun. She got it from Sarah's dad's lockbox in the break room. I don't know how she got her out of there, but if you haven't seen me say this before, if I haven't said it, she was holstering that gun in her private area. That's just the truth of it. You can see it. It's not done in a Michael Bay kind of way, thank God. That would completely ruin it. But she yells about it after. She takes it out of there. So, yeah. Anywho, that's number 9. Let's go to double digits. And hopefully 10 will be the final for theaters. Because I'm putting Obsession 5 times in the vote next week. And god dang, I'll do whatever sick, twisted, jokey vote wins.
Two hours later.
I'm ending this one here because I just wanted the peaceful bike ride to wash off the day. Just get a palate cleanser before finishing this off. Phrasing. And I've discovered that, 1, she did not bring Sarah to the house because of some needing to look at the tattoos to draw them. That probably helped, or needing to look at the hair before saddling it. I think, without being able to watch it an 11th time, to confirm that she just took her dress. That's why she's naked. It's like the most obvious answer, but everybody I've talked to, like, nobody knew why she was there, and I accidentally misinformed people. Passing on the scalping conclusion. But 8 was the number before I was witnessing greatness and simply observing. It's like if I was eating the most glorious steak from the 1999 movie The Matrix. Every single meal, eventually it would lose its luster for the lack of variety. Or similar to all the popcorn, at a certain point I just was like, alright, I have lost my taste for this momentarily. But that's what's really weird to me about it, because I did Wake Up Dead Man 20 times with the biggest gap just pausing for Thanksgiving and then continuing on, and that never lost it. Obviously there was some suspense, there was some mystery, there was yada yada that was lost, but my riding high on that wave, it never diminished to an extraordinary degree. This one, it was like, I've ridden the wave of greatness, and now I have gotten to a point where I am simply witnessing it, even though I am at the top of the wave yet again. So that's what's just really fascinating to me. Nothing about this movie has diminished in quality. It was simply overexposure. I don't hate it for it, and I don't think that it's being overhyped, and I don't think it's like a song being overplayed on the radio and getting tired of it that way. It's just, I've found the limit. There it is. If you have Amazon Prime and don't do this already, go over to twitch.tv/movies are dope and drop your free Prime sub there. It's literally part of your benefits that's going unused. It's literally use it or lose it or booze it, and I know you're not of legal drinking age, so go there. Drop it. Why not? That'll even give you a huge discount on the moviesardope.com membership. And speaking of, cue the dopest people on this planet Earth.
I'm living in a movie, there's a scene you gotta jump. I got my people at the viewing who all knew me selling tickets. Yeah, they're talking about the beauty. I see Scorsese outside saying this isn't cinema. Free man, I ain't doing shit tomorrow, I don't need plans. I'll be kicking it till April off for $3 grand. I don't even need the money, I just need fans. I just need fans.